Hi, I'm Tim Goodfellow for FF News. We're here at Money 2020 Europe in Amsterdam. I'm pleased to be joined by Alexandre Eich Gozzi for Chainalysis. Now, how are you doing today, Alexander?
Yeah, thank you, Tim, for having me today. I'm really pumped. It's been an amazing event. We're really happy to be here with you.
That's great to hear. Well, it's good to talk to you. For those who aren't aware, could you maybe give a quick introduction to yourself, your role within Chainalysis, and what it is that the company does for its customers?
Yeah, sure. So I handle the private sector for Chainalysis, and I've been in the company for a year and a half, mostly dealing with traditional finance entities, with large crypto companies, exchanges, fintechs, and I'm really helping them get in line with compliance requirements that we have today. So as you might know, Chainalysis, we're really like a software-based company, but we also have professional services, and we work with more than 1,200 companies worldwide in 70 countries today, and we're really helping them ramp up when it comes to crypto regulation.
And that's obviously always a hot topic, really, in fintech in many respects. Obviously, what's your kind of what's your state of the nation when it comes to the crypto industry? It's proven that it is resilient. It's a high-risk strategy for many cases, but it is resilient. What do you see happening in that space in the next year?
So I've been in the space for around 10 years now. So I've seen the ups and downs of the industry since 2012 when I started and got into crypto. So what we've seen is that you've got all these cycles with these ups and downs. We've seen regulation pushback. We've seen also very good new topics like MiCA in Europe, which is a new market in crypto assets regulation that's kicking in, and which is really going to open the way for the crypto industry in Europe. Whereas on the other side, you see that some other regions are starting to be a bit more cautious. We've seen some debacle last year, which has slowed down the adoption of cryptocurrencies worldwide. Nevertheless, what we know and what we see is that it's during these downturns that companies are really building and paving the way for the future. There's always downturns in any market. We've seen it in AI, we've seen it in a lot of different places, and even if it takes time, the industry is here to stay. We see a lot of positive developments happening this year, and we're just so excited for what's coming next.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are some of the opportunities that you see in Europe? But we've even heard positive stories about where crypto can work with the US market as well. What are some of the opportunities you see in those territories?
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of development in crypto in very different places. It's not only the US or Europe that are leading the market, even if Europe remains the first and biggest region when it comes to crypto adoption, at least in terms of numbers, amounts, everything that's coming in and out of the region. Europe is really the main place to be in. So that's nice that we have this Money 2020 event, because it's kind of reinventing the future of money, and crypto is part of this new trajectory. So we're pretty excited because what's coming in with the regulation is really helping develop. You can see that large names in crypto that have been in the US previously are also setting up HQs in Europe. So we know it's going to create jobs. It's also going to create a lot of innovation in Europe, where sometimes you might feel that Europe is lagging a bit behind. But I think that when it comes to crypto, we've done a good job in Europe.
We certainly think it's an exciting place to be. And where does Chainalysis fit into that? What are you hoping that you're going to be able to achieve in the next year? And what is really the main kind of area of value that you provide?
So today, what you need to understand is that Chainalysis is working with both the public and the private sector. So in the public sector, we work with governmental entities, and whereas in the private sector, we work with fintechs, we work with cryptocurrency businesses, exchanges, traditional finance, and we're really giving them the tools so that they can consider and interact with any cryptocurrency transactions that they might have, get some data on top of it, and understand the flow of funds that are happening between their business and the counterparties that they have in front of them. So we're really kind of giving transparency to a transparent technology, because in the end, crypto and blockchain is really technology that's fully transparent, and by adding our data on top of this, on top of the open data that you can see on any blockchain, it really provides you with insights on the entities that you're interacting with, and this is our mojo at Chainalysis. It's really bringing transparency to the crypto ecosystem.
Yeah, and do you think that fundamentally that is going to be one of the key ingredients for crypto's growth as an asset class?
I mean, it's necessary. Today, if you have a technology or something that is used only by illicit actors, then it cannot grow. It's not going to get the investments that are necessary for it to succeed. And by having our tools, it allows industry participants, it allows governmental entities to really have a deep dive into what's happening on any cryptocurrency, any blockchain out there. So it provides, actionable intelligence, actionable data that can then, be exploited by all of these actors.
Yeah, that's really interesting and really helpful. Alexander, it's been great to talk to you today. Just finally, before we stop, we're at Money 2020. Is there anything in particular that you're really excited to see and maybe be a part of in the remaining time that we've got here?
Yeah, so we're really excited to be attending Money 2020. We've been there in the past. It really allows us to speak with our customers, entities that we're working with, and also build new relationships out of it. It's really one of the main events to be at when you're dealing with traditional finance, startups, and really want to see what's happening at the moment for the future of money.